Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a week since I posted, so I'm trying to get back on track. So today we're gonna make cassoulet. It's a French inspired and Spanish inspired dish. So it's basically stewed beans with meat in it. So let's go ahead and get to the recipe. I am using smoked turkey for this recipe. Feel free to use the other kind if you don't want to use the smoked one. So go ahead and add your epis in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and season my chicken my smoked turkey with all-purpose chicken seasoning, Goya, and all these other stuff that I will list the measurements and the items that I've used in the description box below. Be sure to check it out. So let's go ahead and prepare the meat. So I just rinsed my smoked turkey with just plain water and some vinegar, because there's not much you really do to it, because it's kind of like it's smoked, so the marinade, I am using bitter orange juice. If you don't have that, feel free to use lemon juice or lime juice or just simply vinegar. So this marinade, you guys, you should give it a try. It's really good. It really gives your meat, it just helps the flavor a little bit, like it gives it more flavor. You should try it. And of course, I love marinating my meat with mustard. I don't know, it's just amazing. You guys need to give it a try. Go ahead and add the lemon juice or lime juice, whichever you have on hand, and some olive oil to marinate. So I am going to marinate my meat for overnight, at least 24 hours. I like to marinate my meat for like 2 days, honestly. I just think it's better, but at least 12 hours is just great. If you don't have 12 hours, you only have 4 hours, that's fine. But me personally, I can't even speak. I like to marinate my meat for a while, for a long, because I love sucking on those bones. Ugh, I just love sucking on these bones. So I gotta marinate it for like a good 2 days, at least a day. So after you've done all that, you've stirred it. You see how everything is just perfectly coated. This dish is gonna be delicious, you guys. Just know it's gonna be bomb. I'm adding my pepper and my fresh thyme and parsley. I'm just gonna let it go ahead and put it in the fridge and marinate it. Let it marinate. This is the beans that I'm using. I love mixing those two white beans, so feel free to just use one. So I'm cooking my beans with scallion, garlic, and some oil. So when the beans is about halfway done, we're gonna go ahead and start cooking the turkey. So go ahead and transfer it to your cardillo. I'm sorry, yeah, if I mispronounce that. Your chaudière or your pot, whatever you're using. And I'm just rinsing the bowl with some water. I added 2 cups of water to it. And go ahead, add some oil so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And cover, let it cook. So this is 40 minutes later. My turkey is cooked. I added an extra 2 cups of water to make sure that it was fully cooked. I had checked it 25 and halfway there, and then I checked it, the water dried up. I added 2 cups more of water, and then now it's done. So let's check the beans. So this is the beans, almost ready. I'm gonna go ahead and add more water, let it cook for a little bit longer. So the beans took about an hour and a half to cook fully, because it's 2 different beans, so some were like ready and some were not, so I had to let it cook a little bit longer. So once the bean is cooked, as you can see, it's fully done, almost 2 hours later. I'm gonna transfer some to the blender, because we're gonna blend a part of it, not a lot, like some of it, because we're not making sauce pois, and we still want it to be a little bit thick. So we're gonna blend about half of it, less than half. Anyway, so I'm adding, now after I've removed the part that I'm gonna blend, I'm gonna go ahead and add my Kabocha squash, I cut it in small pieces so it can cook faster. So after you've added your kabocha squash, go ahead and transfer the meat to that pot. So after you've added the meat, go ahead and pour in your pureed beans. You see it's not a lot. So anyways, I had to change the pot because that was obviously too small. I don't know what I was thinking, so I had to transfer to a bigger pot, thank God. So go ahead and do that if you need to. Don't be like me, use a big pot. I didn't think I was gonna make this much, but anyways. So after you transfer the puree to the pot, go ahead now and add scotch bonnet pepper if you want to. I am using this green pepper. It's not spicy. It's from Dominican Republic. That's what it says on the thing, on the package, but it's not spicy. So I'm using fresh thyme and fresh parsley, of course, for really good flavors. I forgot to mention, after you've added your kabocha squash, just go ahead and add the turkey right away because you don't have to leave it for too long to cook. And you know, since the squash are cut really small, it's not going to take too long to cook, so you don't have to let it cook for a long time. Once you add the squash, go ahead and add the turkey and then add the other stuff. So this is after I've added the turkey, and that's why I let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. And now I'm adding my fresh bell peppers towards the ending, so they're not overcooked. So after I added my peppers, I let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. I tasted it and I felt like it was missing something, so I just thought, you know, a little bit of acidity would help. So I added some lemon juice. If you want, you can do that. You don't have to, just dip it up to you. The turkey was well seasoned, so I didn't have to add anything else to it. All I had to add was the turkey, and then the sauce is gonna get all its flavor from the turkey. So be sure to season your turkey very well. So I am adding some butter for that silky taste and extra, you know, flavor. So after you've added the bell peppers, let it, you know, cook for a few minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, and then you're done. And once you add the butter, you can just go ahead and turn off the stove because you don't have to leave it longer. The heat, the steam from the food is gonna melt the butter enough, and you don't want, you know, it's ready. Honestly, you still want to taste the butter. I like tasting my butter, and I'm using Irish butter, and you know, Irish butter is, you know, top notch. Anyway, so this is the final product, you guys. It's very close to chaka, but it's not. If I added corn to it, honestly, it would be chaka, but it's cassoulet. It's, like I said, it's a French and Spanish inspired dish. You know, us Haitian, we just, you know, adopt everything, and you know, we transform it and we make it better. This is the final product, you guys. I paired it with some white rice, and that's really the best way to eat it, or eat it like that by itself. It tasted really amazing. I'm not bragging. It tasted amazing. It was so good. I loved it. I can't wait to make it again. And I really hope you guys give this a try. Step out of your comfort zone and try something different. Instead of, you know, the regular sauce pois and rice, just do that instead. It tastes good. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching.